Whoa, just jump in there all sudden like. I can't remember. I was gonna say something cool. I had something planned. That's what happens when you plan shit. So, anyways, I'm all here. I'm in the middle of something. See what I'm doing? I'm training in a gym. Trying to get this gym up. It'll be a secret until I show you how much it is that I actually need. Or how many gyms I've been to previously. Sorry, I was trying to pick. My brain was occupied. Trying to tonight. So I've been gym taking. How does Pikachu got I can't do two things at once. This is some bullshit right now. Should I use? Let's try the 326 Pikachu. Pikachu had so much potential. Come on. Come on! You know, I'd like to know if they have altered stuff. You know, the bad thing about this update, this internal update that didn't need downloaded, is I don't know if shit got changed or not. And that's why I think they did it. New little secret changes. Let's talk about it. It's bullshit. I noticed the dodging system is totally messed with right now. The last gym I was at, total garbage. I was missing all my easy dodges. So it's like back to what it was at the beginning of the game. Like, I don't know how many gym battlers there are out there, but I have definitely noticed that the beginning of the game sucked for battling, and it got alright. Now it seems like it's back to the physics from the beginning. It's total crap. Like, I touch the screen to swipe, and it registers as a tap, and I hadn't even... It's just like... You moved before I was done yet, like... Just really sensitive, and it's real easy to not dodge. So, normally I don't care about dodging, but right now, it seems like every single time they attack, it does like a third or a quarter of my life when I'm not doing that much damage back, and there's only like a 6 CP difference. So like, is this Abra just stupid fucking strong, or is this something other people are noticing? I would definitely like a bit of a change on it though. That was some crazy right there. See if the sweep is charged. She's a charge attack, so. Man, that's a bad start. nobody. But, you know, hey, so, thanks for being here. Oh, I almost just spilled the beans and told you how many gyms I took tonight. Uh, 11:11, make a wish. Ready? Go. Look at that, I still have all 4 of them. So, when the time is right, the time is right. Mostly wanted that Stardust. You know, 2,000 is a substantial amount of Stardust. Tomorrow will probably be a, gosh, it really depends on what I got going on in my life. I need multiple me's right now. So I'm thinking, you know, this would be badass. You had a generic robot structure, right? Like, I know it's sci-fi or whatever, right? So very basic, you know, you got like 6 joints. You got like, you know, the hips and the shoulders like almost identical. You know, it's not terribly complex. The movement would be programmed under simple programs like step 1, step 2, step back, lift arm, rotate shoulder, rotate elbow, you know, in or out. Like, you know, just little things. It'll be all programmed in there, right? So it'll be coded just like a video game. It's like a video game manifests as physical. Like, it'd be the next step technically from like AR and VR, what we got going on, artificial or augmented reality and virtual reality. So what you would do though, here's the kicker, man. I would take this here robot and I would have some sort of way to download or record or, you know, something, a basic personality test. I mean, there's tests that you take in school. There's tests that you take, you know, for work or whatever. Just a generic, you know, personality test, you know, mixed with maybe some, you know, basic how would you react in a situation type stuff. But that part's not important. That, I mean, essentially, like, you know, bare roots of it, like meat and potatoes, I would take my likenesses and attributes, personality traits, things of that nature, and implant them, so to speak, inside the coding of the robot. So then, excuse me, instead of just moving, you know, one way or the other, it might do things that I do, or it might say things that I say, or, you know, I don't know, something like that. So, I mean, it's not really me, and it's not really something that's super complex. I mean, essentially $50, and, you know, maybe paying somebody $40 an hour to write the code for you. I mean, essentially, however long it takes is however complex you want the likeness of the, you know, thing to be. So, I mean, it's not like it would be able to replace you at work. It doesn't look like you. It's not a copy. It's a generic robot. I mean, essentially, you could buy a wig for it, but are you serious? You kidding me right now? Just paint it blue or something, and it's like you one. Paint a green one, and that's you two, and you can program it in different regards. Like, so green one, for, you know, for lack of a better term, just is the gardener, and the blue one is the one that cleans the pool. You know, it could be Johnny 2x4's likenesses that you program into it. Or you could go on the internet and like download Tom Cruise's likeness if that's who you're feeling like, you know what I mean? Antonio Banderas if you like the accent, you know, something. But, I mean, What about that? I mean, essentially, if you made it too, so you could 3D print the parts, but then you got assembly. Like, I mean, that's just for your step up. Your average Joe will probably just get it pre-assembled from a factory, mailed in a box. You know, I mean, worst case scenario, you know, like it'd be like a like kind of insert into the elbows, the extremities, and you know, shoulders, elbows, hips. Like they'd all just like slide onto place. You know, lock something. So, I mean, that whole concept has been floating around with me today. I just kind of wanted to get it out. So, I mean, if you listened, you listened. If not, you know, happy birthday. So, anyways, I'm going to get out of here. It's late. I'm hungry. Got some Dragon Ball Super to watch. What? Been waiting for a long time for this episode. So, like, I mean, like, I've been waiting like 20 years for this episode. This is the one that brings back the original feel, man. Like, I mean, if you're not caught up, this is a Super Saiyan and God Super Saiyan Goku. Like, I mean, Vegeta was there. Vegeta got, like, sucker punched. Like, I don't care who's narrating the fight. Like, I mean, he got cocky, sure, but, like, that dude just, like, snapped him real quick and stabbed him with a beam saber made out of his ki. Like, that's some next level shit. Like, I mean, who's gonna be thinking that might happen? You know, keyword, you know, be ready for anything, but like, holy shit, man, who knew somebody could use their ki as a weapon? Like, solid, like, physical, like, some crazy shit. So, I mean, I don't blame him, and plus, he's strong as hell. He loves getting close to death. That didn't kill him. And with this new Super Saiyan Blue, I guarantee he can, like, use his ki to, like, speed his metabolism up and heal his ass. Like, he's gonna be fine in 5 minutes, like, tops. So, next episode, let's see some revamped, stronger Vegeta, because they come back stronger from death, the Saiyan trait, you know? That's what I thought as soon as this happened. Oh, look at that, Vegeta's got a huge power-up all of a sudden now from that. So, you know, that's that. So, Dragon Ball Super. Check it out. Oh, check out my Instagram. I don't got anything else, but peace.